like a melody, stronger than the pavement could on me. They try to take my life, but now I see I was born to sing. Every star.
What will you show us tonight?
Please tell us more about yourself.
My name is Zaria, and before I sing tonight, I want to tell you the truth about a journey I never thought I'd be brave enough to share. All my life, people made fun of me because of how I look. They said I look like Michael Jackson. Maybe it was my eyes, or my hair, or the shape of my face. Maybe it was all of it. At first, I pretended it didn't matter, but the older I got, the more it felt like a weight tied to my chest. Everywhere I went, people pointed, they whispered, they laughed. Some of them didn't even try to hide it. They'd walk right up to me and say, "Look, the fake Michael Jackson daughter is here." I tried to act tough, like their words bounced right off me, but they didn't. They stuck. They sank. They bruised. In school, it was worse. I would walk into the classroom and hear the giggles start before I even sat down. People mocked the way I looked, saying things like, "Are you going to moonwalk to class today?" Or, "Why don't you just admit you're trying to copy him?" But I wasn't copying anybody. I wasn't trying to be anyone else. I was simply trying to exist as myself. But nobody wanted to see me as me. Even during recess, when I just wanted to play like everyone else, some kids would chase me around singing lyrics they barely even understood. Others would run away pretending to be scared, saying I looked too weird or too fake or made in a lab. I still remember going home every day trying not to cry until I got to my room. I didn't want my parents to hear me. I didn't want anyone to worry about me. So I swallowed every tear, every hurtful word, until one day I just couldn't anymore. I stopped going outside. I stopped playing. I stopped wanting to be seen. I thought if I stayed inside, nobody could laugh at me. Nobody could point. Nobody could call me names. But hiding didn't save me. It only made me feel smaller, lonelier, and more trapped inside myself. Everything changed on a day when I felt like the world didn't have space for someone like me. I sat alone in my room, and a song came on, just randomly, like the universe was trying to talk to me. And something happened. I started humming, then singing. The words felt like they were pulling the pain out of my chest, one note at a time. For the first time in my life, I didn't care what my face looked like. I didn't care who I reminded people of. I didn't care what kids at school said. Because in that moment, my voice was mine. My gift was mine. My spirit was mine. And no amount of teasing could take that from me unless I allowed it. That was the day I discovered that the world can judge your appearance, but it cannot touch your soul unless you hand it over. So I decided I wouldn't hide anymore. I would sing. I would push my voice louder than the laughter. I would rise higher than every insult that tried to drag me to the ground. I would show the world that being different is not a curse. It is a kind of magic. And that is why I am here today, standing on the stage of America's Got Talent. Not because I want to prove anything to the people who mocked me, not because of who I look like, but because I refuse to give up on myself. I am here for every kid who's ever been laughed at, every person who's ever been told they're too strange, too different, too odd, too unique. I am here because I want you to know, your difference is not your weakness. It is your power. You are not defined by the names people call you. You are not defined by their opinions or jokes or comments. You are defined by the fire inside you, the dreams you hold, the strength you didn't even know you had until life forced you to find it. If the world shuts a door on you, build your own doorway. If they mock your dreams, keep dreaming anyway. If they push you down, rise so high they have no choice but to lift their heads to see you again. Today, I am not the fake Michael Jackson daughter. I am not the girl who hid in her room, afraid to be seen. I am the girl who survived the laughter, the whispers, the jokes, the loneliness. I am the girl who found her voice in the middle of her pain. And tonight, I'm ready to let the world hear it.
I used to hide my face in the shadows, afraid of every whisper in the halls. They used to point at me, laugh at me, tell me I was nothing. I kept shrinking, trying to make myself small. I held the tears behind my smile, but silence only hurts for a while. One day I heard a song inside me, and it broke me open like through the dark. And I learned every wound has a rhythm, every tear has a reason, every heartbeat keeps on beating, even when the world goes cold. I'm gonna rise like a melody, stronger than the pain they put on me. They tried to dim my light, but now I see. I was born to sing. Every scar is a part of my harmony. Turn my hurt into something heavenly. They can laugh, they can talk, but I'm still free. I'm gonna rise like a melody. They said I never shine 'cause I'm different. Said I never make it anywhere. But now I wear my difference like diamonds on my skin. Every flaw is a fire I can't repair. I found the courage in the breaking, and every doubt that I was facing. Now when they look at me, I'm standing like someone who finally knows who she is. 'Cause I learned every bruise makes a rhythm, every dream has a mission, every voice has a reason to be louder than the noise. I'm gonna rise like a melody, stronger than the pain they put on me. Tried to dim my light, but now I see. I was born to sing. Every scar is a part of my harmony. Turn my hurt into something heavenly. They can laugh, they can talk, but I'm still free. I'm gonna rise like a melody. No more hiding in the dark, no more breaking my own heart. I'm standing in my truth tonight. Watch me glow, watch me fly. Every note is a piece of my soul. Every moment